This reading is for Scorpio, so this will be any messages Scorpio's higher self is needing to know this week. Okay. Right off the bat, I feel like Scorpio is in a position to take charge right now in the spiritual sense. I think right now is a pretty tough time. It's a pretty tough time in the economy, pretty tough time. Around the holidays, rough time, I think, in general for a lot of things. So I think people are looking for faith in any which way that they can. And for those who are religious, they have that, right? They have that to hold on to. It's so weird because there are some people who are not religious who don't really believe in a higher power, but they also believe in. Mm, it's like they believe in like the workings of the universe, or I don't know. I think there's different ways to reach out to different people, and there's different ways to connect with them, to them. And I really feel like Scorpio, we're kind of like the first wave of people, if that makes sense. We're leading by example in some capacity. And I feel like it's so others can move with us or follow us. That doesn't mean that you have to copy and paste what it is that Scorpios do or anything like that, or not that people are copying you, but I feel like Scorpios always know what's coming before it comes. That intuition is crazy. And if especially if you've been having like weird dreams, if you've been listening to certain songs on the radio and something resonates with you, if you hear something on an intercom and you're like, okay, that's kind of weird, like I feel like God spoke to me. Yeah, because that is probably the case. I just feel like Scorpios are making their way first, and I feel like we're the catalyst, and change is gonna follow where we go. So with the Hierophant, I just feel like it's a higher being, a higher self, and yeah. So I mean, for some people, it could be like you're preparing for motherhood, like you're the first, maybe in your family or amongst your siblings to have a baby. Maybe you're the first person to get married to set the tone on what a healthy relationship and marriage looks like. Maybe you're the first person to kind of take a leap of faith at your job and to quit and to inspire other people that, you don't have to stay in one reality just because that's what you know. As long as you're alive, you can keep rebuilding, you can keep growing, you can keep restarting, you can keep doing whatever it is that is going to feed into your own cup. And I feel like Scorpios are making the way for that. Like there's some type of catalyst for a lot of other change to follow. And I feel like that change is transformative, obviously for ourselves, but also for other people to follow and to have faith in, and to kind of give them like a boost of hope. But I feel like it's going to be following us. I feel like we're making the changes, and we're walking so other people can run. I really feel like that's what that is. And um I know everybody has different interpretations of tarot and everything like that. Me personally, I also feel like in the context of this reading, this is like we also have a lot of support behind us. We have a lot of support behind us. And it may not be people that are vocal, it might not be people that have to tell you thank you or anything. I just feel like Scorpios are following their intuition right now, and because they're doing that, because they're making the way, it's encouraging other people to live in their authenticity as well. And because of that, you're going to have a lot of secret admirers, people maybe who pray for you, um, people who maybe they come to your defense and you don't even know it, like in conversations behind closed doors. You never know. I just feel like there is support, not that Scorpios are looking for validation or support, but I just feel like it's there anyways. Page of Cups right now in the context of this reading Because there's a lot of change, there's also a lot of fear that follows. And I think that's something that people forget, that when people do things that take a lot of courage, there's also a lot of fear involved too, because it wouldn't be courage without fear. So, whatever it is that Scorpios are doing right now, you guys are doing it. You guys are doing it scared, but you guys are doing it. And I feel like that's kind of what matters at the end of the day, is that you're just doing it anyways. Um, but I think right now is the best time of all times, despite fear, despite harsh circumstances, despite any negative talk, that you really listen to yourself, your intuition, your dreams, but mainly that you're following your intuition. Intuition, I feel like for Scorpio, is the compass. It's like you're what is it that you walk by faith, not by, oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher it. You walk by faith, not by sight, or something like that. Something along the lines of that idea. I feel like that's what this reading is encapsulating.